This is Autoline Daily reporting on the global automotive industry. Well, it's no secret that the heart and soul of FCA is now the Jeep and Ram brands. And the company just announced it's going to invest $4.5 billion to upgrade 5 existing plants in Michigan and build a new factory in the city of Detroit to boost production of its trucks and SUVs. The expanded production will include 2 new Jeep models, as well as plug-in hybrid versions of current models. FCA says the plants will also have the flexibility to build battery electric models in the future. The investment is expected to create 6,500 new jobs. And while FCA is making plans to expand production, General Motors is being sued by the UAW over its decision to idle 3 of its plants. The lawsuit filed yesterday in Ohio accuses the automaker of violating the terms of its 2015 contract, which is set to expire later this year. The Detroit News reports that the union wants to keep the plants up and running at least until the deal runs out in September. But as of now, the plants are scheduled to stop production over the next few months. Even if the UAW wins this suit, the long-term fate of the plants will be determined during contract negotiations later this year.
2.4%. That's how much air pressure the average tire loses in a month, and it can make a big difference. Visit ButylRubber.com to see how ExxonMobil's Halo Butyl technology keeps tires inflated longer. Strength from the inside out.
Don't forget to join us for Autoline After Hours this week. Our special guest is Bob Krempke, who's a historian of the Ford Motor Company. So if you have any questions, send them our way to viewermail@autoline.tv or hit us up on social media. And that show is this Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The Volkswagen Jetta is one of the most popular cars in China. And that's why the company is creating a new entry-level brand in the country called Jetta. The lineup will include 1 sedan and 2 SUVs, which VW will produce with its joint venture partner, FAW. Entry-level vehicles account for about 1/3 of the Chinese market, and VW hopes to grab a slice of that with the new brand. Jetta will launch in the 3rd quarter of this year. At the Detroit Auto Show, Nissan showed off the IMS concept, what it called an elevated sports sedan, and soon in Geneva, it will reveal the IMQ. It's a crossover concept that could hint at future design. And speaking of concepts, check it out! Here it is, the Honda E prototype. It is a cute little electric car, but I really wish the styling had stayed more true to the original concept. There's no brow above the headlights, the wheel arches were shrunk down, a rear door has been added, and the roof area is more rounded off. But while the styling is a bit of a letdown, the interior was a surprise. It's minimalistic, but yet futuristic at the same time. And check out that huge screen that stretches across the dashboard. Honda says the rear drive EV will have over 200 kilometers or about 125 miles of range.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, your journey, our passion. Dow Automotive Systems, advanced materials that deliver better results. And by ExxonMobil.
Volvo's premium brand, Polestar, just revealed its first all-electric sedan. Polestar says it's going right after the Tesla Model 3 with this car, and will let you determine if it's got a chance. The Polestar 2 features a 70 kilowatt-hour battery pack and is powered by 2 electric motors, which helps it move from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in less than 5 seconds. Its range is expected to be about 275 miles, and that's based on the EPA test cycle. The Polestar 2 will be built in China for global markets starting in early 2020, and it will initially launch in the US, Canada, China, and select European markets. Like all Polestar vehicles, you can only order it online, and the launch version will carry a starting price of $63,000, and that's without any incentives. Jaguar just revealed the new version of the XE. The styling has been updated with new LED head and taillights, but that's about the biggest change to its styling. On the inside, It now features the same infotainment system and driver display that's in the I-Pace. It also uses artificial intelligence to learn preferences of individual drivers to automatically adjust things like the seats, mirrors, audio, and climate control settings. The car is powered by a range of gasoline and diesel engines and is available in all or rear-wheel drive. The new XE is available to order now in the UK and carries a starting price of nearly £34,000 or about $45,000. AMG got its hands on the new Mercedes GLE. At the heart of this SUV is a twin-turbocharged 3-liter V6 engine that produces nearly 430 horsepower. It gets mated to all-wheel drive and a 9-speed transmission. 0 to 60 can be done in 5.2 seconds. The GLE 53 will also feature a 48-volt mild hybrid system, which allows for a boost function, energy recovery, and stop-start functionality. As you would expect, there's a number of unique touches like red interior accents, but the easiest way to spot the AMG version is the vertical slats in the grille. The GLE 53 will go on sale in the US late next year. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and please join us again tomorrow.